the history behind Black people, what we accomplished on Earth, you know, from the time when civil rights and everything was in the making, Martin Luther King, different events like that. This is what this month stands for. So therefore, we need to cherish this and understand it, and also learn more about it.
Just to piggyback off you said, my views of Black History Month is pretty much about the same. This pretty much showed the revolution of us as a Black people, us as a people, how we evolved from, you know, being slaves to now being CEOs of companies, how our the change in which we evolved from, you know, being taken from Africa to, you know, being wealthy in America, you know, and then just seeing the growth for how us as a people have grew to higher income, higher levels in education, higher levels in business, you know, and this month really, it's really nice to me. I love Black History Month.
For Black History Month for me, it's just to be prosperous, shows how far we have come and not to go backwards. There's a lot of negativity that is shown in the Black community, but also there's a lot of growth, and I feel like we need to focus on the growth as our people, and just to improve and to be better and not show so much negativity or see the negativity within ourselves.
Black History Month is a whole month given to us to show appreciation to Black entrepreneurs, activists, and people who fought so we can be in the position that we are today and allow us to do the things that we can do now.
Black History Month doesn't affect me because Black history is 365.
Damn! Ha! Ha!
Black History Month talks about the trials and tribulations of African American people. But, you know, in a sense, it's kind of saying, like, reiterating that, you know, we're still going through these trials, and that, you know, as African Americans, I guess we're still kind of like second-rate citizens.
To answer the question of why Black history is so important and it's so much more than just a month, is because we're more than just Black people. We're more than just individuals. We are the Asiatic, meaning we are the original. We need to start acting like as one. I am, like I said, I'm a broadcast production student, so being that I'm journalism mass communications, you often look at with the delivery and how the media is portrayed. Over the years, we have found from going from print media to you see now where technology has become a major asset in how we use our lives, in everyday lives. So as far as my purpose for being Black, I want to make sure that in media we stay relevant and we stay knowledgeable. Actually, at North Carolina A&T, the first register was written in 1915. Now, if you see today, back during that time, they were writing about everything because that was the only source of news. So since that being the only source of news, that was how everyone got the information, how everyone was enlightened. And I kind of see like today, as technology is more involved and how print media is slowly dying, we're losing focus of what our main points is as being a Black man, as being a Black female, as being students, as being individual, growing up. And I just want to make sure that we stay relevant as far as through media, whether it's on TV, whether we have the right purpose, knowing our purpose and having the strategies for that purpose so that we can continue to move on and press forward and evolve with technology instead of just letting technology evolve us.
There's a lot of facts about Black history, especially as it relates to our campus. What a lot of people do not know is that North Carolina A&T is the equivalent to North Carolina State University. Back in the 1800s, when NC State did not admit Black students, that's when the Agriculture and Mechanical College for the Colored Race was established in the basement of Shaw University.
What is light skin, dark skin? Light skin and dark skin is just shades, variations of people. I believe that the difference between being light skin and dark skin has no difference, and they're equal. I believe that was an institution created by our previous oppressors to separate the power of Black people. And making a light-skinned person feel less inferior than a dark-skinned person or vice versa, I believe is ignorant. Anyone who is Black and continue to entertain the stigma of being light-skinned or dark-skinned as being a negative thing should be slapped profusely until the sense comes back to them.
Me personally, I'm light-skinned. When light-skinned people they stick out more often than, you know, the regular Caucasian people, so it's kind of a challenge that, you know, light-skinned people deal with in public or any type of environment they are, because they always stand out, and dark-skinned people as well. But at the same time, just knowing who you are, you know what you stand for, and your purpose on earth, then that shouldn't matter. You shouldn't be insecure if you're light-skinned or dark-skinned.
Light skin, dark skin. To me personally, I see no color within my people. Cause we all as races, we all as one, you know what I'm saying? Not to quote the Bible or anything, but you know what I'm saying? We was all made from God, so therefore we all in his flesh, we all in his spirit. So therefore I see no color. A lot of times people have the tendency to get light skinned people conceited or dark skinned people, you know what I'm saying, we hood. But you know what I'm saying, your skin does not reflect who you are, you know what I'm saying? It's how you've been raised, the values that you have for yourself.
For me, light skin versus dark skin, yes, I may appear to be light skin, but that's just the way that my parents is. That doesn't tell me who I am. I feel like in an African American culture, we shouldn't be the only ones to distinguish a segregation within our own race. So that's how I feel. I feel like you just should be you, and that's who you are, and not your skin color doesn't make who you are.
Light skin and dark skin is, for me, I just think it's a way we identify people. Oh, the light skin girl, dark skin boy, or whatever. But it really bothers me when people use those descriptions to identify a person for who they are. A lot of people feel that light skin, dark skin defines character, and I think that's where we get colorism really mixed up.
Well, light skin and dark skin to me is really a joke, cause like, I mean, of course I'm dark skin or whatever you want to call it. Like, it's just, I think of it as like a little joke that we throw at our friend. Everybody got that one light skin friend, and everybody got that one dark skin friend. And, you know, the light skin is basically seen as to be the typical sensitive and a little soft little dude or whatever you want to call it. And the dark skin is more of the masculine roughneck type, like we don't care about nothing and stuff like that. But to me, personally, I take it all as a joke. It's funny to me. But you?
I honestly just really don't care about it. But as a female, I guess I'm considered light skinned. So when people be like, "Oh, you're a light skinned female," they think of me as like not responding to texts or not answering my phone, this, that, and the third. But I do all of that because I don't see it as like a big difference. Like, you're black, either you're light skinned or you're dark skinned. It doesn't really matter.
What makes a man attractive? I like somebody who's God-fearing, tall, dark, and handsome, has good goals on his shoulder, has a mission and vision for his life, because at the end of the day, they're going to be the head of their household. So if you can't do that, I don't possibly see us having a future.
So what makes a woman attractive? Her smile, her glow as she walks down the hallway, the way she carries herself, her dress, her style.
What makes a man attractive? He has to be nice, shouldn't be walking around sagging his pants, maybe a haircut, and I mean if you have dreads or you have, you know, an afro, you know, shape it up from time to time, you know, carry yourself in a decent manner, make sure you have a great personality because that always draws a woman in, and don't be so clingy.
What makes a woman attractive is a powerful woman, you know, a powerful woman. She's a boss in her own right. When her man leaves, she's able to hold down the household, and someone who knows how to act in public, maintains class, and just class personified.
What makes a woman attractive to me is the way she smiles and the way she carries herself. You know what I'm saying, if she have any goals, the type of goals that she's trying to accomplish in her life.
A few things that makes a woman attractive to me is her potential, her grace, her mind, her skill.
What makes a man unattractive? I hate a liar, somebody who can't stand up for themselves, somebody who likes to showcase all his belongings such as money, the name brand of his clothing, somebody who's ungrateful. It's just little things like that that makes a man unattractive.
What makes a woman unattractive? I mean, when she doesn't smile, when she doesn't say thank you for when you hold the door for her, when she farts. No, I'm kidding. When, I don't know, just, I guess the totally opposite of what makes her attractive. It's different for every person.
Well, a guy is unattractive when you carry yourself in an ugly manner, you have a bad attitude, you don't do anything for a woman, you expect for them to do everything for you, and that's a no-no. And just being evil and just walking around with your pants hanging halfway down your leg is not cool. I mean, that's high school. You know, we in college.
What makes a woman unattractive? a woman that smokes to me. Like, that's just disgusting. And someone who, the opposite of attractive, someone who doesn't know how to act in public, someone who doesn't know how to have class, you know, always arguing and hollering out in public, that's unattractive.
Things that make a woman unattractive: doing unattractive things, being loud, being extra, talking a lot when it's not necessary, and just showing out, basically not acting our age as college students.
What are my views on twerking? Ratchet. So instead we just
Twerking is acceptable at parties. That if you in a dress, don't twerk, cause your butt gonna be out. That's not
at
okay.
the club, do not twerk in no heels. Let me show you how these girls be twerking in the club. Okay, so these girls be having on these little old, here you go right here. Okay, they have on the little dresses, right? This is how they twerk. They be like, ooh, my dress, oh my dress.
I believe twerking is something you do, you cut loose and have fun. But if we're talking about twerking as far as having sexual relations with random people, that's unsafe and unhealthy, and you should probably you want to really think what you're doing, think about what you're doing before you do it.
I don't think twerking is bad. I just think I don't agree with girls who twerk on camera, for the camera. If you twerk it at a party, that's fine, because twerking's been around since forever. It's just now becoming a big worldwide thing. That's how I feel.
My views of twerking, sometimes it's taken out of hand, as she said, and it's put on video camera, and it's okay for a party, but there's a right and wrong to everything.
And have I ever been in love? I thought I was. Come to find out, I was in a learning experience, not really love, but sometimes we need that experience to help us move on to be the best for our next.
My views on relationships with college, I have an issue with it when you're coming into college from high school in a relationship, because I feel like you're not getting a full college experience. Now, if you go into a relationship during college, I mean, that's fine with me, because as long as it's not your freshman year, I don't care.
Well, my view, I don't think you should come into college with a relationship, but I feel like as a freshman, sophomore, you should get the college life feel. And I think going into your junior and senior year, you kind of want to settle down depending on who you are and how you mature. And some mature faster than others, and some are ready for a relationship and some are not.
I think relationships in college are okay. I just think it depends on the people in the relationships, if they're ready, if they have a clear understanding of what they want from each other. And as long as they have a goal where they want to go in their relationship, I think it's okay. A lot of people just jump into relationships just to say, that's my boyfriend, that's my girlfriend, but don't really have an end goal that they want to get to with that person.
What makes a man unattractive is self-confidence. If you don't have any self-confidence, then who's gonna want you?
The way you carry yourself too. If you carry yourself like a thug, that's just, and you're not a thug, like, it's not cute. You stop. Don't do it.
And another thing, I hate when a boy wants to cuff you, but he don't want to be cuffed yourself. Don't try to put me on lock if you're not going to be locked as well. When you in the party, you want to be single, but when you with me, you don't want to be single. And that's just not how it works.
Also, you say you want to be with me, and you like me, all this stuff, but you don't want to take me nowhere. I'm sorry, you can be dismissed.
Don't keep me in the room.
Don't keep me in and McDonald's is not an option.
Right, and don't try to not put our picture up on Instagram so your followers won't see it.
Yes, because if you want me, all your people need to know that you want me. It's not a game.
I feel like love is a real thing at this age. It just, I guess it depends on the person you're with and how mature the person is that you're with. And just one important thing is just to make sure you guys are on the same level, the same maturity level and stuff.
Ratchet is just ghetto, basically.
It's just acting in a disorderly manner in front of the camera, because if you're in a party, unless somebody's videoing you without you knowing it, but just acting in a disorderly manner.
I'm not ratchet, but I can get ratchet at some times. Like when I'm upset, I can get ratchet. I mean, everybody is ratchet at some point in their time. No one is non-ratchet. Black people are not ratchet. You have white people who just, hillbillies are ratchet. That's how I feel. White hillbillies are ratchet. You have Spanish girls who are, yeah, they ratchet.
Every ethnicity and race has their own ratchet. We just define it differently.
and we're seen differently because we're African American?
I'm looking for a man that's educated, a loyal man, an honest man, trustworthy man, someone who's God-fearing.
The type of man I'm looking for, well, I just want a man of God, so I'm not going to be looking for him because he's going to find me. Because I'm going to be so well hidden that only a man can go through God to get me.
To be honest, I mean, I feel like Black History Month, I don't know, to me it's not as important as it used to be. I guess because we learn about this, they only talk about the same people every year. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, slavery. They don't talk about, they always talk about Negro suffrage. I want to see positives through Black History Month. We only hear about the negatives. So to me, it doesn't mean that, it's sad to say, it doesn't mean that much to me because I only hear the negatives.
Black history to me, I think it would be better if we expand on Black universities to add to it, to give it more of just not just celebrating, you know, Martin Luther King. We have other things to celebrate that colleges have accomplished through the years, and I think that would be a great and tremendous step forward.
That's ratchet.
I can dig it.
For the Black History Month, and it's gonna be in there. Oh, we gotta start over. I mean, that's just enough.
Wearing them leggings with the crosses on them to every house party, club party. That's ratchet.
Oh, no,